how to make people truly like you. The biggest mistake people make, and maybe you too, is believing there's nothing we can do to make others like us. We think I am who I am. If they like me, great. If not, too bad. That's a huge mistake. The truth is, you actually can make anyone, literally anyone, like you just by following a set of basic principles. Hi, I'm Dede. What I'm about to show you is not something you learn at school or college, so it's very likely you'll discover new things in this video. The 5 principles I'll share here transformed me from a shy, insecure young guy into someone confident, who makes friends easily. And obviously these principles aren't random. They come straight from Dale Carnegie's fantastic book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Here's an important tip. While I explain these principles, try to imagine how you could use them in your life at school, work, with friends, or even in your family. I guarantee it will worth it. Principle number 1. Encourage people to talk about themselves. Let me give you a real example. When I changed schools, I didn't know anyone. On my first day, I stayed quiet, just listening to conversations. At some point, I heard them talking about something I knew. I remembered the book's principle. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Instead of showing off what I knew, I asked them questions. They answered and kept talking, and I made light follow-up questions, showing curiosity without being invasive. That's how, on what should have been a hard first day, I blended in easily. Interested. We are all deeply interested in ourselves. It's human nature. We love talking about what we do and what we like. When we encourage others to share, they start to like us because we make them feel important and listened to. So next time you don't know what to say in a conversation, remember principle 1, encourage the other person to talk about themselves. Principle 2, give sincere and honest compliments. This is one of the most powerful principles, yet many people don't know how to use it properly. Years ago, studies on wives who ran away from home revealed the main reason: lack of appreciation. Human beings often forget to compliment others because we are too busy thinking about ourselves, but the truth is, a sincere compliment can literally change someone's day or even their week. Everyone wants to feel important in their own little world. Nobody wants cheap flattery, we want genuine praise. So when you compliment, be specific. Instead of saying, "You look nice today," say, "You have great style," "That watch looks amazing on you," "That shows you notice the details," and were sincere. Let's test this. Imagine 100,000 people watch this video and each one gives a genuine compliment. That's 100,000 happier people instantly. Principle 3. The best way to win an argument is to avoid it completely. 9 out of 10 arguments end with both people even more convinced they're right. You never truly win an argument. If you lose, you lost. If you win, you also lost. Why? Because if you crush someone with great arguments and prove them wrong, you feel smart and powerful, but they feel humiliated and inferior. You just hurt their pride. The result? Resentment. That's why arguing isn't worth it. It only creates negative feelings. Next time you sense an argument coming, change direction. Look for points of agreement instead of focusing on winning. Remember, you never win an argument. Principle 4. Try to see things from the other person's perspective. Even if they're completely wrong, they don't think so. Don't criticize, just try to understand their side. There's always a reason why someone thinks or acts a certain way. Why not put yourself in their shoes? Ask, how would I react if I were in their situation? This saves you frustration and builds empathy, a powerful tool, but none of these principles matter if you don't use the 5th and most powerful one. Before I reveal it, let me ask you to like and subscribe if this video is useful. It helps me a lot. Now principle 5. Just smile. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you, you make me happy, I'm glad to see you." Ever wonder why dogs are so loved? They always look like they're smiling, which makes us feel good. Same with a baby smile, it melts hearts. But what if you don't feel like smiling? Smile anyway, whistle, sing or act cheerful. Pretending to be happy often makes us truly feel happier. Everyone in the world is chasing happiness, and the only guaranteed way to find it is by controlling our thoughts. Happiness doesn't depend on external things, but on what's inside us. Try smiling at the next person you interact with, and you'll see how one simple smile can change their mood completely. But there's one important detail. If you apply these principles carelessly, you might end up being too nice, and that can cause problems. To better understand this other side of relationships, I made a video about what Machiavelli teaches when he says being too good can actually hurt you. The link is in the description, and I highly recommend you watch it next.